Yo, people, what's going on? Back again. Red Talk settings. What you telling me, my bro?
I'm good, fam. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, bro. I can hear you, man. What you telling me?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I just finished the David Beckham documentary, man.
Proper, innit?
Yeah, man. It was really, really good. Really good.
Nah, I felt like it was rushed towards the end. Past the Real Madrid stuff, I felt like they tried to cram everything in, and they probably could have done 2 or 3 more episodes. I'd have liked to see more AC Milan behind the scenes. I would have liked to see more PSG behind the scenes. Obviously, it was towards the end of his career, but he still played with Zlatan. He still played with some big characters. He played
That's
with
true, you know.
Ronaldinho at AC Milan. I would have loved to see a bit more of that as well. Do you know what I mean? But it was also a reminder. It was also a reminder of how far United have fallen, bro. Like seeing what we were fighting for, our mentality. Where's he gone? Our mentality and stuff like that before obviously looking at where we are now. I don't know what's happened with Aaron. I think it must be his yeah, there he is. Yeah, my bro. He muted now. Can't hear you. Hey, bro. It started well and then hey, absolute mare. We'll wait for him to come back. What's man saying? Everyone and their mom knows Greenwood's gonna have a crazy season. I didn't see his goal. Was Greenwood's goal good? Yo, no audio, bro. What's going on? It might be your microphone. It might be your mic. Try unplugging your microphone or something like that. Technical issues, people. Do you know what I mean? But better to get it sorted at the start of the show rather than it goes sideways after. You lot smash the like button while we're waiting as well. For Aaron to come back in. There's over 400 of you lot in here. We don't even have 200 likes, so let's get the likes up while we try and get him sorted. Man said Greenwood, aka Prince Zuko, bro. Man said whatever Greenwood does, it won't be enough to come back. But was it good though? Was it a good goal though? Man said he might get a Real Madrid move. What is he playing that well? But I need to watch a full game, blood. I need to watch a full Greenwood game still. So we're gonna see. Yo, my bro.
Yeah, you're all good now.
Yeah. Yeah, what man was saying is is a reminder of how far we've fallen. Do you know what I mean? Even though like he played with some good players, I would have wanted to see more of the AC stuff, see some Ronaldinho stuff, some Zlatan stuff. It was good to see his relationship with like Figo, Carlos, Zidane, like Salgado, and them man there. Do you know what I mean? And like put things into perspective. Real Madrid sacked like 4 managers in, in
Yep.
like in like
That's
1 or 2
crazy.
seasons. They had like 4 or 5 managers, bro.
That's ridiculous. And obviously, me as having grown up in a different country, there's some stuff that I never knew. Do you know what I mean? Like I never knew. Like when the '98 stuff happened, yeah. Obviously, we knew about it back in Germany. We watched it. And, like all we knew is cool. Beckham got a red card. England lost on penalties. That's all we knew. We didn't know about the whole like him getting booed at every stadium, getting death threats. We didn't know it was that deep. But what I didn't. When I
Yeah, because
watched
you were
it, I
too
was
young
like,
to know what was going on. Obviously, there was some stuff on the newspapers, but obviously, there's not social media at that time.
exactly, yeah. But I never knew it was that deep, bro. Like, man was proper. Like, they wanted him dead. Man was getting bullets sent to his house, and
Yeah,
I was like, raw.
yeah, it was crazy, man. But it was actually yeah, it was good to watch. It was good to see. It was good to see the information behind it because once you know the stories, like the subplots, then it kind of just shows you everything from a different angle. Do you know what I'm saying? So even the stuff from Beckham training by himself, like after he agreed to go to LA Galaxy and his relationship with Capello and all those things, like man's not knowing these things. Do you know what I'm saying? Because remember, Capello was England manager as well, so I never knew that Beckham never had a good relationship with him like that. You know what I mean? So it was mad. And even the Carlos Queiroz stuff as well about him not liking Queiroz, bro. I never knew that either.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I mean? There was loads of stuff that I didn't know in it. And then when I'm watching this, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know,
But
like
it was
that.
interesting. I would have liked to see more of how the idea of him building into Miami came about. I would have liked to see the behind the scenes.
Exactly. It was just bare quick, like it was just like, oh yeah, then I'm going to Miami. I've got a club, but it's like, how did that all happen, bro?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like these things do not happen like just overnight. Like so, like how did the opportunity become available? Like what was the process? Like man want to know all these things, innit? But I don't know, man. You know what I mean?
That's it, man.
It's
But it was a
one of
good
them things.
documentary.
Oh yeah, it was good, but it wasn't long enough, innit? I reckon they could have. They done 4 episodes. They could have done 8, and they could have given us a little bit more information about the stuff post Real Madrid. Everything up until Real Madrid, I thought was cool, and then after that, I felt like they rushed everything and tried to cram it into 2 episodes, innit?
Yeah, they did. That's true.
You know what I mean? So well, I don't know, but it was a mad one though. Still, but it just showed me. Like that I'm correct to stand firm on my standards that I have for this football club. You know, like that. And it's one of them things. I see one of you lot put in the chat saying that I got clipped or something. I don't know.
I was gonna mention it as well.
I did it. I don't know. I don't know what got clipped. Yeah, I don't care. Like somebody messaged me today on Instagram saying, "Oh, Rants, like something like you're trending or something." And then I don't know. Then someone sent me a tweet of someone reacting to something I've been clipped for, and bro, all I can say is like it's good. Like it's good. If I'm trending on Twitter and I'm not on Twitter, it just shows me that I'm doing something right, innit? Because if people that I don't know are talking about me, yeah, and I don't know they exist, then you get me.
It was basically because I seen it this morning. It was basically a reaction or a tweet to you reacting to McTominay's equalizer, and
because I didn't celebrate it.
Yeah, so now they're saying because you didn't go all like crazy on your stream, you're not a real fan, basically, innit?
Yeah, but that's fine though. But that's fine though, bro.
I was at the stadium when the game happened, and I just happened to catch that last minute winner. I happened to catch it on my phone, innit? So I filmed it because I was like, all right, this could be a goal, so might as well catch the moment. So I managed to get it on my phone, and I posted it on my Twitter, and someone replied saying, his camera's not shaking. You can't hear him scream. So he's just getting the video for clicks and likes. And I'm like, you know what? I actually rate the imagination, because how can my camera not shaking mean to you that I'm not happy that the goal happened? Like, how did you work that out? Like,
but Aaron, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. The thing said the tweet got 500,000 views, and I'm someone that doesn't even tweet, so that tells you how massive I am. You know, like that. Because I don't tweet, bro. You can check and see when the last tweet is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Thanks for caring, bro. That's all I can say. Because as long as you care, I'ma be all right. You know, like that. Regardless, whether you like me or not. Do you know what I mean? Bro, as long as you care, I'm gonna be all right. 500,000 views, and I didn't even post it myself. That's crazy. Man said it's got 3.4 million.
3.4 raw tid.
You see that, bro? I'm huge, bro.
Wow.
You know, like that. Bro, I'm massive, bro. And that's what it is. And that's what you man need to realize, bro. This is what you might, bruv. I'm massive, bro.
Man,
you know what I mean?
3.4 million.
And this is exactly what it is. So I don't need to do nothing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm massive. And this is the proof. Because if this was somebody else, they're not getting those numbers. So whether these people actively subscribe
or not,
or they don't, it doesn't matter. Because that shows you how huge I am. Like, I'm telling you, my numbers, on my socials don't reflect the impact that I have in this space. I know that.
It's basically thanks for the free promo, isn't it?
But this is it though. But this is it, bro. Because the thing is, like, even with my numbers, I make more money than most of them accounts that might have 3-4 times more followers than me, because my following ride for me, bro. I've got like a proper loyal following,
And
bruv.
one thing I'll say about your following as well is your engagement, bro. Your engagement,
Bro, my engagement is the best, bruv.
Like people proper engage with you. You engage
like
with
if
them.
they did a pound for pound list, pound for pound, no one's chatting to me. Like pound for pound, like follower for follower, I'm pound in my pocket, bro. Not, oh, I got 500k subs, but I'm getting 5k views on the video. No, not that. I'm talking about pound for pound. Man are not chatting to me, and this is why
the number of your subscribers and your views they correlate.
But that's why I just mind my own business. Yeah, I stay in my own little pocket. People have to clip my things and put them on other platforms because I don't need to do that. You know what I don't need to do that. The reason why I don't need to do that is because I'm okay over here. So the more these guys are talking about me, the more money you're making for me. I don't really care. Do you know what I mean? My issue with the whole situation is, see, look at this. The Brest said, the funny thing is I became a fan because Rants. Bro, and you're not the only one. My channel, bro, I wake up in the morning and my channel's growing every day, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not posting nothing nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying? So for all the people that are going to be in the chat talking rubbish, people are going to see this and think, right, who's this guy? And they're going to follow me. So I don't mind.
Thanks for the free promo.
but that's what it is, bro. Because you see me, my thing is, when I watch sport and you're similar, Cam's is similar as well. Like, we analyze sport, innit? Like, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to entertain you.
Yeah.
People find me entertaining because of my personality, but I'm not here to entertain anyone. If I don't feel like celebrating a goal, I'm not going to act for you guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm pissed off with the performance, I'm not going to jump up and down and do that because I'm not here to entertain you. There's a lot of people in this space. I would say 99% of people in this space, they care more about making entertaining content than they do about the substance, innit? I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to entertain you because I know more than these people. I know more about football than them.
Yeah.
I know more about life than them. I'm not in competition with these people. So I'm not going to do the jester thing and jump up in the air, flipping, knock over my chair, do all that. I don't need to do that because man have seen me at Old Trafford United. I've seen a dead Man United game and I haven't celebrated the goal and I'm in the stands, bro. Because I'm like, this is nonsense. I'm not just going to celebrate. I'm not just going to celebrate because the camera's in front of me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make no sense. I would rather Man United played well and we lost, bro. You know them ones, because I'd be more positive. I'd be like, you know what, we played well. You see, like Chelsea.
Yeah.
XG, Chelsea should have been top of the league. They just weren't taking their chances. Yeah, bro. They just weren't taking their chances. If Man United, were playing well, and I was like, you know what? Our strikers aren't scoring, but you know what? It's coming. Cool. Bro, we're playing so bad right now that it's like, that win does not change the fact that we were terrible. Do you know what I'm saying? So what am I celebrating? Because we haven't gotten any better. All it does is paper over the cracks. That's all it does. So why should I pretend for everyone else? Because that's not who I am. And I'm so comfortable with who I am that I don't need to pretend for no one. So I'm not going to pretend that I'm happy and jump up and down so I can get a seal of approval from a bunch of weirdos that I don't know. Do you know what I mean? And don't support my channel anyway, bro. Like, you don't put food in my stomach. So why do I care, bruv? Why do I care about your opinion of me? It's weird. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't need to celebrate a win, when the performance was dead, because I watch football for entertainment, bruv. That's what I do. That's my mentality. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if my team aren't playing well, I could have easily done the shameless thing when Arsenal lost on Tuesday, on the same day as us. You know them ones. Bear man were like, oh, Rants, Arsenal lost. I said, bro, I don't care, bro. We're crap.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like that. Bare shameless Man United fans like, oh, Arsenal lost. Arsenal, bro, I don't care. We're crap. Like, how am I going to say something to Arsenal losing on the same day as us, bro? Like, it's embarrassing. Like, what are you doing? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Even yesterday when City lost,
Yeah.
Bare United fans on Twitter were like, oh, 6 points. And do you know what? I did the shameless thing as well, but I quickly got brought back to reality and I'm like, we're not really that good. So in reality, I shouldn't really be happy like that, even though City lost. Do you know what I mean? And it was the same thing with Arsenal. When Arsenal lost, people were like, oh, Aaron, Arsenal lost it. I watched the game at the same time and I was like, we're not good either. So what's the point? What's the point? And I did celebrate the Scott McTominay last minute winner, but again, I got home quickly. I was brought back to reality very quickly.
Yeah, but also, when you're in the stadium, the atmosphere, like my man said he was there and he left. You know, like that.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you left early, bro.
Yeah, he said he left early. I'm sure he wasn't the only one.
Yeah, there was bare man that left early, to be fair. There was bare man that left. And I can't blame them because nobody could have predicted that ending. Nobody could have predicted that. And to be fair, we were awful, bro. And I'm telling you right now, watching Man United play on TV looks bad, but bro,
in person it's even worse, bro. Trust me.
Bro, I couldn't believe my eyes, bro. I couldn't believe what I saw. Onana looks. By the way, I'm seeing people see this as an achievement, but I've seen an Onana mistake in the flesh, and it looks 50 times worse than it does on TV, bro.
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say. And the thing is, with me, I'm not here to fake it for you lot, and this is why you lot mess with me heavy in it, and that's why you support me. Because all these guys that call themselves influencers, but they ain't got no influence, bro. They get views, people watch them. Do you know what I mean? Make them put some merch out to sell it and see who buys it. No one ain't buying your shit. You know them ones. Like the people that mess with me really mess with me. You know, like that. So it's one of them ones where, like, bro, the people that follow me know what it is. You know, like that. So I don't need that corner of Twitter, bro. You know them ones. Like before, it's funny because I love hip hop, and it's funny. I used to laugh and I used to look at like for instance, look at J. Cole, look at his following, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? This brother, when I tell you, this bread didn't cut his hair, man bruv, you see man riding his bike in New York, he don't do interviews, don't do features, and when his team drops, his guys come out for him proper, and that's what my fans are like, bro. I'll be real, that's what my thing is. Them man know they back, man, innit? So because of that, like, I don't need your dead thing. I don't need cosigns from these donuts. You know them, man? These donuts. Because that's what it is. Man are donuts, like. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Since you're talking about music, because it's very funny you're saying that, because I was literally having the same conversation last week with one of my boys, and he was saying the same thing about J. Cole, and he was like, yo, look at Cole, man. He's not doing no press run, no nothing. Drops his thing, and he's getting the thing. Bare clout, bro. Because it's Cole, and everybody knows he's cold. But then you got other man, when they release a single, they got to do radio here, radio there, interview here, interview there, podcast here, podcast there, because they have to promote their thing. Because
but listen, the quality speaks for itself. You know them ones. With me, people that know ball, they're here, bro. You know, like that. When I see people in the chat talking rubbish, I know these are not my followers straight away. Because I'm like, for you to be here, you have to have a certain mindset. Because the majority of the world are followers, and I'm not one of them. So more times, if you're in here talking rubbish, it's because you came from somewhere else. You know, like that. And that's just what it is, bro. So with my thing, the reason why I don't post clips on Twitter is because I don't care for man's opinions. Like, if you don't rock with me, I don't care. You know them. So why am I going to post it on Twitter where it's open to every... Bro, no, go away. You know, like that. I'm cool with my people. So when I'm hearing that man are clipping me, bro, like, you're going out of your way to clip me. It just shows how relevant I am, because you're trying to make friends off the fact that you don't agree with me, but it still means I'm more important than you.
And it's the fact that...
So what are you doing?
I tried to put myself in these guys' shoes, and I'm like, okay, so you clipped Rants. Obviously, the McTominay 2 goals were towards the end. So you went out of your way to go and click on Rants' video. You fast forwarded all the way to the end to try and find that moment, clip it, and then bro, you just wasted 10 minutes of your life, bro.
Yeah, but bro, like, the thing's done 3.4 million views. How am I'm trending on an app that I'm not active on, and it's a compliment. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a compliment, really. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's disappointing for me when I see certain people saying things that they don't need to say. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like, it's disappointing for me personally, because I just mind my own business. The one thing I like to do on here, like, I watch a lot of sports shows. I like Shannon Sharp, Stephen A, and I like to analyze sport, and I like to speak about it. That's why I prefer the long form stuff. I'm not here to just entertain people for the sake of it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I speak about my team, I speak about the sports, but you never really see me reacting or talking about what do you call it? You don't see me talking about other people that make content. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, like you can't just throw around the term influencer because most of these guys have got followers, but they got no influence. You know, like that. Influence is 3.4 million. That's what influence is. You know, like that. Them
And
man
you don't,
and
and
I
you
didn't
don't
even
even call
post it.
yourself that.
I don't even call myself that because I'm just
There you
me,
go.
bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just me. I just want to be left alone. Do you know what I mean? So I see someone mentioned Lippy in here earlier, said something. Someone sent me the tweet. He commented on it or something like that.
On your thing.
Yeah, on the thing and said something about sleeveless hoodie or something like that. Or something. And I'm thinking that's weird because it's like we're in the same space, innit? And like I don't know him, but I've met him once, innit? I've met him once when Marvin passed away.
All right.
So like we're not friends or nothing, but we're from similar backgrounds. We probably do have some mutuals. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm
probably.
saying?
Yeah. I'm
And
sure
it's
you
like
do.
the amount of stuff that I've seen of his opinions, yeah, that I don't agree with, but I just don't say anything because I just mind my own business. But then for man to talk about a sleeveless hoodie, it's like, firstly, if I was built like a pepperami, I wouldn't like sleeveless hoodies either. You know, like that. And secondly, like, not everything you see needs an opinion, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Not everything you see needs an opinion. Because I'll be completely real. I don't know him from anywhere. And it's like, I never had a problem with him. But I'm like, I'd rather you have an opinion on my opinion rather than you're trying to come for what man's wearing. So like I said, I saw the fight with Taze. If you want to run it back, we can go in it. You know what I'm saying? I know this will get back to you. If you want to run it back, we can go, bro.
Wait, he
I'll
fought
be,
Taze?
yeah, he lost the fight. They gave him the belt. Do you know what I'm saying? But if he wants a real fight, do you know what I'm saying? We could do it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because people
Yeah.
have been saying to me, "Oh, Rants, like when you want to fight and this, that, and the other, bro." I'll be real, yeah. Like I said, if I step in the ring again, it has to be against someone that I want to punch in the mouth. So it's one of them ones where, let's go. Do you know what
See,
I'm saying?
I'm
Let's
kind
go.
of,
I'll
I'm
be
kind
real.
of in the
No,
space,
I'll say
but
let's go, bro. Nah. Because you know what it is with me, yeah? I
yeah.
just mind my own business. I would have rather man clowned my opinion or something like that. But the fact that you want to say something dumb like that, it's mad immature, innit? Do you know what I'm
See, I
saying? And
didn't
it's
even
just
know
like,
that.
bro, listen, you're a bad man, innit? So someone can make the fight and then we'll do that. Do you know what I'm saying? We'll do that because I didn't have a problem with man. But why are you tweeting for attention? You want attention, bro. You want to know how many views the knockout's gonna get? The knockout's gonna get hella views. Trust me, because he's not leaving the ring on his feet. He's not leaving on
I
his
didn't
feet,
even,
bro.
I didn't even know that if he tweeted
It's
like that.
crazy. No, because you
Yeah.
know what it is. No, because bro, like that's not funny to me. It was disappointing for me to say. It was disappointing for me to say it because I'm like, bro, you know who I am. I know who you are. We don't have no problems. But you're doing stuff for retweets. It's like, don't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, smaller gloves as well. Man, I want them big 16 pillows, bro. Give me some 10 ounces and we could run that. Do you know what I mean? Because someone will give us some money.
Yeah,
I'll be real.
I don't know why certain things are getting said like that. I don't know. It's weird, man.
Nah, it's crazy. Nah, bro, I'm not losing my head. I'm calm, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm extremely calm. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't appreciate that. Do you know what I'm saying? I just didn't appreciate it because I thought it was just very uncalled for. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, nah. My thing is, yeah, like within the space, it's like it is what it is. Like I see opinions all the time and I just ignore them. I keep myself to myself. But don't try to use me to get retweets and like there's no need,
Even
bro.
and even if you disagree with an opinion, you can tweet about it. That's fine. But then at least it's your opinion against his. Do you know what I mean? And then if well, I'm guessing with you
Yeah,
there
but
wouldn't be there
it's not
wouldn't be
even
a
an
back.
opinion thing. My thing is, yeah, when you've come out and you've done that, yeah, like just I can't stand people that just want to ride waves all the time. Do you know what I mean? It's like stop trying to ride the wave, bro. You thought you were just trying to be funny, trying to
Yeah.
impress people. I don't like that, man. It's silly. Do you know what I mean? It's very silly. Do you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not rocking with
So
that either, man.
it's calm. Like it is what it is. You know, like that. So like I said, like it's uncalled for, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But if he wants to run back another boxing match, we can do that. It's no problem. If not, it's okay as well. You
It
know,
is
like
what
that.
it is.
It's okay as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But I didn't appreciate that because I thought that was silly. I thought it's very silly, especially someone coming from where I'm from as well. We're from very similar areas. It's like just leave it alone. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Just leave it alone, man. There's no need to say nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But nah, it won't happen though, guys. By the way, it won't happen. It
Yeah,
won't happen.
it is disappointing. It is disappointing because there's some stuff that I've seen. There's a lot of stuff that I've seen from him, and there's a lot of stuff that I actually like that he does.
Yeah, but
But
come on, I'll
hearing
be real.
hearing
I
that,
don't even want to talk about him anymore. I'll be
yeah.
honest. You know what I mean? But people are mentioning it in the chat, and I just say, yeah, I
Oh,
did
that's why
see
you
it.
mentioned it. Okay.
I did
Yeah.
see it, and it did annoy me because I
Right.
didn't
Okay.
think it was. I didn't think it was necessary. And when I say it annoyed me, it's because we're from similar areas. Like he doesn't need to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so no, it's very silly, bro. Like man said, Rants, it was a joke. It's not funny, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's not funny. Like I don't believe in trying to like law or like even try and get a tweet at the expense of someone I don't know like that. It's not that deep. You know them ones. I'm here to talk about sports. So I talk about sports. I don't really talk about people in the industry unless they talk about me. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Mm.
And that's just what it is. So it's a bit yeah. You know, like that. But with United, I'd rather they played well and we didn't win. Because my thing is, yeah, I want to see progress. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. I didn't see no progress from that game. All I saw was papering over cracks. That's all I saw.
Yeah. That's what I saw as well. That's why I said I was in that brief moment with the atmosphere, like you mentioned, in the stadium. I was happy with the result, but I got brought back to reality very quickly because I'm like, if we play anything similar to what we played against Brentford,
Yeah.
bro, even Sheffield United will turn us over. Even Sheffield United, as bad as they are, and I don't care about their league position, but they will turn us over if we play like that. We will not get any points whatsoever. And it's the thing where even with the criticism of individual players, the reason why I do it is because I actually want players to get better. Because if one day, because I had a discussion with someone about Rashford and someone said I had an agenda, and I'm like, I almost feel like I want Rashford to be better more than you want him to be better because you just want him to score so you can at me and say, Aaron, hold that. I want him to actually be a better footballer because if he leaves Man United and he goes somewhere else one day, it could happen.
Right.
They're going to look at his fundamentals and go, all right, cool, what can you do that can help us? And if he goes to another team and he can't pass the ball properly, you can't beat a man properly, you can't do this, they're going to look at you and go, what, you used to play for Man United? How? And I listed a bunch of things. I asked the person, I listed a bunch of things. I said, has he improved on his left foot finishing? No. Has he improved on his right foot finishing? No. Has he improved on his free kicks? No, because since that Chelsea free kick, he ain't scored one. Has he
Yep.
improved on heading the ball? No. Positioning in the box, positioning off the ball, on the ball. None of these things have improved. So when you come to me and say, yeah, but he scored 30 GA, that's improvement. It's not improvement.
Yep.
It's not improvement. So
No,
I want him to be
it's silly, bro. Like
I want him to be a better footballer first before we start talking about stats.
yeah,
Because
but the problem is the stat situation, yeah. The stat situation has left us in a place where people are not being genuine about how they assess players.
yeah,
This is my problem, and this is not just fans, this is coaches, this is loads of different things. People are not being genuine with how they assess players. Because if you look at the situation with Casemiro, for example, yeah, Casemiro was our top scorer last season from midfield, I believe.
yeah, he was.
He's currently our top scorer now. And then the comments that the managers made when he took him off at half time, and it's like, you've left Bruno and Mount on the pitch, but then you've taken off one of our most dangerous players, one of our only legitimate goal threats, yeah, for the last 18 months, yeah. Like, based on what? Do you know what I'm saying? Based on the fact that Bruno gets GA, but does he? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, he
This,
doesn't.
do you understand what I'm saying? Because Cass doesn't give away the ball more than Bruno, like, in games. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you watch our games, Bruno, most of the time, will give the ball away more than everyone else on the pitch. So by that measurement, if you want to retain possession a bit more and play more football, then you take him off. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I look at how everyone's basing certain things, like for instance, Rashford, the manager a lot of the time won't take Rashford off because he's got a goal in him.
Yeah.
But then last season he went 3 months without a goal, and he still had a goal in him for 3 months, even though he wasn't scoring. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're not scoring, the stats don't tell the full story. Don't tell me that he's got 18 GA in 28 or 18 GA in 25 if he hasn't scored in 3 months. Like, it doesn't matter what his GA is. It's like, the guy's not scoring. He's off form. Why is he in the team? Do you understand what I'm saying? So these numbers are being used to manipulate, and it's almost like they're telling you, forget what you're seeing now. Just believe these. These numbers here, believe these. Don't believe in what you're seeing. Like, football's not the same no more.
It's true. It's true. And even the goals he scored last season in the league, I believe, or I think one of them in the Carabao Cup. The reason why I disagree with people saying that Rashford has improved is because a lot of these goals that I can remember off the top of my head, and I think I mentioned it before to you, Wolves away, comes off the bench, solo goal scores. Nottingham Forest away, solo goal scores. There was 1 or 2 more goals like that. So he's not really improving because Rashford is at his best when he's having to act off instinct. When you put Rashford in positions where he's got to use his brain, you've already lost, because 9 times out of 10, when he's got to think, he makes the wrong decision. And I think we can all agree to that. So a lot of times Rashford has been at his best when he's not had to think much and he's having to act off instinct. And the purple patch that you talked about, it matters as well, because it was the same with Ronaldo. Remember, he got like 2 or 3 hat tricks in the space of like 3-4 games or something.
He got like two hat tricks and 2 braces or something like that. He scored like 8 or 9 goals in like 3 games or something like that.
There we go. But then people are going to use that and say, yeah, but a 38-year-old striker scored 17 goals in the Premier League. You should respect him. But he went a long time without scoring, and people don't remember that. People don't remember. And it's the same with Rashford. People don't remember that he went a long time without scoring in the league. People don't remember that when we went away to, what was it? What's that team that we played? Omonia. We struggled with Ronaldo, with Rashford, with Bruno.
Yes.
We struggled to score. And it was the Ronaldo penalty that saved us. People forget these things. But like you said, they will use the GA to try and manipulate people into making you shut up and say, yeah, but why are you criticizing Rashford? He scored 30 GA. Be quiet.
Sure. Yeah. This is exactly the problem with football we have now. And like, I saw this comment from Louis Saha as well, and I saved it. Talking about Cass, yeah. He said Cass is such a huge name and was a key player for Man United last season. He was going to be one of the best players again this season. When the team finds the right balance. At the moment, he's doing a lot of work and almost playing like a number 10. He's trying to create for the side, playing more passes than some of Manchester United players that are in more advanced positions up the pitch. Why is this the case? This isn't his main role. He's being asked to do too many things at the moment, and it's a key indicator that the right balance isn't there at present. Casemiro isn't a 10, but he now seems more advanced up the pitch than I've ever seen him before. The team is asking too much of him at the moment in time, and other players need to step up and perform. And there you go. And this is the thing. That, like I said, yeah, when I was watching Casemiro, it's very, very obvious, yeah, that he's trying to take on extra responsibility in that midfield, yeah, because he's not having help, bro. And he's the one that's getting penalized for it and getting criticized and being made the scapegoat. He's running ahead of the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? He's trying to play these Hollywood passes that he wouldn't normally make because nobody's doing anything. So he feels like he's got to win the tackles, play the passes, and then get into the box and score the goals. And you can see that he's trying to do everything at the moment. And whilst trying to do everything, he's being caught out in certain situations, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But there was even a quote from Casemiro himself, and he spoke about Modric and Kroos, and he said, listen, I'm just a guy that wins the ball back for these man to play. Do you know what I'm saying? So when people were like, oh yeah, Cass is a 6. No, Tony Kroos was the 6. He was the regista. Cass was the dog that got the ball back. Do you know what I'm saying? And Modric was the guy that done a little bit of both. Modric would come deeper sometimes and receive the ball off the defenders. And so was Kroos. Casemiro never did that. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you're seeing Cass playing as a regista, picking the ball up off the defenders and trying to float passes, he's never been asked to do that in his whole career. Never. Do you know what I'm saying? He's always been the dog that wins the ball back. That's all he's ever been. So when people are like, oh, he's not no regista, bro. He's never been that. And then people want him to be the guy from the first phase. Cass is not a first phase player. He's a box to box enforcer, bro. That's what he is. You know, like that. He's not no holding midfielder, bro. He's a box to box enforcer, just like Keno was.
It's this perception that people have in this country, and they see a big, strong guy, and it's automatically DM. It's because they've been conditioned to think that this is what DMs look like, and it's the same problem we had with Pogba. When Pogba came in, people were like DM. But then, and it's the same thing the same issue we had with Angel Gomez. Angel Gomez was actually a midfielder, but people looked at his stature and thought winger.
Yeah, left wing. Yeah.
Left wing. It's this problem that we have, and especially at this club, we have this tendency to attribute positions to people that they don't actually feel comfortable in. And this is the same problem we're gonna have if we keep believing that this Casemiro's a DM. No, he's not. Yeah. He's never been a DM. Even for Brazil, he doesn't play as a DM.
Because he's not one.
Yeah.
Because he's not one. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's the same with Kante. Everyone was Kante DM. No. And this is the problem. Scott McTominay is a number 10. Like, Scott's always been a number 10. And he's also played up front. And you can see by the way Scott took both of his goals that Scott's a finisher. Like, you can play Scott in the 9.
That's facts.
And
bro.
I said it before. Like, and people laughed. I said, bro, I play him up front, bro. Because, bro, we were playing Ericsson up there at one point. Do you know what I mean? I was like, you might as well put Scott McTominay up there, bro, because he can finish.
Yep.
One thing Scott can do is finish. Do you know what I'm saying? He ain't got no spatial awareness. He's not going to spin on the half turn in midfield and be slotting perfectly weighted passes through. But I tell you what, in and around the box, Scott's dangerous, bro. Like, when you look at the kind of goals he scores for Man United, he strikes the ball well. He scored quite a few medium range goals for us. And
even for Scotland, bro.
Yeah.
Scotland, he scores amazing goals for Scotland.
Bro, but he's always been an attacking player. Jose decided he was a 6.
Remember the first goal he scored on Saturday. That touch that he did.
Yeah, the first touch to bring the ball down.
Are you crazy?
That's proper. That's a proper finish.
That's some centre forward shit, bro. Like,
that's proper.
Thing like that.
That's proper, and that was instinct because he didn't have time to do that.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So when you see that, that tells you that's what Scott's strengths are. But Jose decided he was a number 6 because he's 6'3". But he don't have the attributes.
Even played him centre back in one game. Remember that?
Against West Ham, and I was losing my mind, and we got smashed.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? And bro, Jose played him centre back, bro. And this is what I mean about misprofiling players. And this is what it is, misprofiling. Football fans do it. Football coaches also do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when you look, when you look at Scott, you can see where his strengths are. Yeah, he's very, very limited, but all his strengths are in the attacking parts of the pitch, but he never gets used there.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You see what I'm trying to say? So it's like, even if the manager was profiling our players correctly and playing them in the right position, we'll be doing better than we're doing. The reason why I don't find that there's anything to celebrate right now is this manager hasn't shown me that he knows what his most balanced team is, because Louis Sahar talks about the lack of balance. There's no balance in this team. None whatsoever. And because there's no balance in this team, this is the reason why you can see teams like Brentford running through us. The ease at which Brentford scored that goal.
Yeah, that
And
was
it's just, it's crazy. And then also making big decisions. This is another game that the goalkeeper has... Bro, there's not many goals that this goalkeeper's conceded that people aren't blaming him for.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's nearly every goal now.
It's nearly every goal we concede. He could have done better, should have done better. Apart from the goal against Crystal Palace, yeah?
Yeah, that's
pretty much
no saving that, yeah.
Bro, pretty much every single goal we've conceded, the goalkeeper could have done or should have done better, bro. He's not getting beaten by absolute worldies, bro. Most of them are within the width of his wingspan that he's conceding these goals.
Yeah.
It's not like he's diving and it's in the corner. Like, it's within the width of his body he's conceding these goals. The manager still hasn't taken him out the team yet.
Yeah, and people are talking about still playing him because it might get his confidence up. It's not the same as an outfield player where you can kind of play himself, where he can play himself back into form. It's not the same thing because I'll tell you what, if he concedes another goal against Sheffield United, that's another head loss. So I think the best solution for him right now is to just bench him, and we lose absolutely nothing by trying the second goalkeeper. We lose absolutely nothing. At the end of the day, we brought him in for a reason, so you might as well play him. Might as well play him. See how well he does or how bad he does, and then you make a decision. Because if Arteta can bring in David Raya, who I think is worse than Ramsdale, and still keep him in goal, if he can make that drastic decision out of nowhere, why can't Ten Hag do it and say, yo, you know what, Andre, right now it's not been the best start. You're conceding hella goals. So right now, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to put you on the bench and start the second goalkeeper.
Yeah, but bro, I wouldn't even apologize. I'll just say to him, listen, bro, you're not having a good time right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you just need to get your head together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Next 3 games, you're just going to sit you out. Do you know what I mean? Just focus on some few things in training, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? It's still your shirt. Do you know what I mean? It's still your shirt, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give him an opportunity. That's it. It's still your shirt, bro. Show me that I made the right decision. That's all you need to do. But
and he's a professional.
With this guy is crazy.
He's a professional. He'll understand. Onana will understand that.
100%. Like, literally, persisting with Onana, is crazy to me.
Yeah, because it's just going to look more and more ridiculous now. And listen,
basic saves, Aaron, bro. It's basic. Do you know what I'm saying?
Players are looking at that as well. Don't you for a minute think that Sheffield United players are not looking at this thinking, yo, when we play against these man, yo, take a shot from 30 yards. Take a shot from 25. Take a shot from there. Just try it out, bro. Try it out.
Yeah.
And the manager would tell him this as well, 100%.
I don't know, bro. This comment, to be fair, the number 24 might mean something to him. That's the one thing I'd say. And maybe that's why he didn't take the number 1. I wouldn't necessarily say that he bottled it because he didn't take the number 1, because maybe that wasn't the case. Maybe there's some sort of superstition. I don't know. Was he the number 1 before? I don't know. At his last club? I don't know.
I don't know. At Inter Milan, I don't think so, no.
I feel like the 24 just meant something to him. You know, like that. But either way, he's got the confidence. Like, bro, when he speaks to the media, like, he speaks well, and he speaks of someone that backs himself, innit? So I wouldn't go that far. I just don't think he's good. Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's anything to do with a lack of confidence. I genuinely think he's not a good goalkeeper. And when you see the way he dives as well, like, I have a problem with his mechanics. Like, he's not mobile. He's not fit. Like, he doesn't look agile. He's got no agility. Like, none whatsoever.
He looks like one of them guys that you meet when you go play in the park and they say, I used to be an outfield player, but then I went in goal when I was 13.
Bro, he's in goal because, like, he's injured and he still wants to play. Like, you know what it's crazy, bro. Like, when I watch him play, like, he's awful. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's awful, man. So it's just one of them things. And again, that was the manager's decision.
Yeah.
Like when I'm looking at everything that he's done in totality, he's done more bad things than good things. Like in terms of who he's brought in and stuff like that, bro. He's just like
With
I just can't see this improving, bro.
with Ten Hag, I think it will be a thing where he's gonna have to die on his sword. I think he'll die with his decisions, and if he gets sacked, he'll get sacked with his decisions already made. So if it's a thing where in the next games we lose bare games and then he still plays Bruno, he still plays Rashford and Onana and all of these players that he keeps playing and they keep disappointing him, he'll get sacked with his decision already. Like he was with his decisions in his head. It's not going to be a thing where man said Francis and Garni. It's not going to be a thing where he's going to all of a sudden make a different decision and play someone else. I think as much as I want other people to play, he's going to stick with that decision. I think he'll keep being stubborn. He'll keep playing Rashford and Bruno. And we're going to have to lose games for him to really understand. You're like, yo, I'm going to have to put someone else in now.
But it's not just the Rashford and Bruno thing. It's the Bruno and Mount together thing. Like,
he keeps persisting
forcing Bruno into the team, playing him on the wing. Like, this is not acceptable, bro. You know, like this is not acceptable.
It was bare annoying because I swear Aaron Hickey picked up, I don't know if his name is Aaron Hickey, I don't know if it's the correct name, but then number 2 picked up a yellow card in the first 10 minutes. So in the first 10 minutes, he picked up a yellow card and it pissed me off because I was like, if we had a proper right winger on that right-hand side, yeah, bro, you just tell him, if that was Anthony, for example, or Garnacho for that part, you put Garnacho on the pitch or you play him on the right and you tell him, yo, go at him. Make sure he picks up another yellow, make it a red, and then they're down to 10 men and we can possibly win this game. Now this guy picks up a yellow after 10 minutes, yeah? Bruno's on the right, he can't dribble, can't take on the man, can't go past the man. All he wants to do is spam it into the box. Bro, you're literally helping the other team in that instance, bro. Because Hickey stayed on the pitch the whole game with that yellow card. And nobody was going at him. Nobody was taking him on. Nobody. At least have the intelligence, yeah, Ten Hag, to tell Rashford, yo, Rashford, switch to the right for a bit and go at this guy, bro. Bro, just go at him. He's going to have to foul you at some point. He's going to pull your shirt. He's going to drag you down. Something. Make him pick up a second yellow card. You could have told him that. But yeah, that whole team had yellows, bro. How has nobody got the intelligence to think, yeah, I'm going to provoke these men today. I'm going to get into their heads. Like, where is the urgency? Where is that, that quick intelligence to think, yo, we can make something happen here? I don't know. Someone said hopefully Ahmad will get his chance. I don't know if Ahmad's going to get his chance. I don't know.
Bro, the manager doesn't seem to like Ahmad. And I said that before. Remember, I said that he'll probably get sent out on loan again. Because he's been sent out on loan twice. He was sent out on loan to Rangers and then Sunderland. Like, yeah. I don't think the manager likes him, to be honest, because he doesn't have the work rate of an Anthony going back the other way. He's more of a creative outlet and more of a genuine goal threat than Anthony. But Anthony does the dog work going back the other way. Do you know what I mean? And the manager seems to prefer Anthony for that. But the manager doesn't look to favour Ahmad at all.
That's a shame, man. That is such a shame because we did get the guy in for a lot of money as well, like 40 million or something from Atalanta,
I think. Yeah,
35 plus add-ons. We got the guy in for a lot of money, man. It would be a shame to get rid of him in January. It would really be a shame, and that for me would just be like I wouldn't understand that because I'm looking at the team he had at Ajax and I'm like, bro, it's not like you hate flary players. You don't hate them. So why at United is it different? I don't get it. I really don't get it.
But you know what it is? I think at Ajax, yeah, it's one of them ones where the managers themselves don't really have much say in who comes in, who leaves and that. They really don't. Because they have a structure above. Like Zlatan said, they have a structure between ownership and the management team that deal with all that. So because of that, it's one of them things where the manager to a certain extent is going to deal with what he has available. Like, he's not going to be able to come out and say, I want this player, that player, that player, because they'll be like, nah, we're doing our thing, because the club signed for the club, because they get rid of their managers when they need to get rid of them. So we don't know how much input he had in terms of the recruitment. I would say that he probably had very little.
Yeah.
Very little, you know? So he was working with what he had. And obviously you're in a league as also where what you have most of the time is going to be better than what everyone else has, just because you're Ajax.
Yeah, true.
So it's very hard to ascertain how much of it is you, how much of it is the structure of the club, and how much of it is the actual players as well. You know, like, it's very hard. And when I look at it, I think that the majority was everything else other than him by what he's doing. Like, even this thing here, players like Ahmad, players like Sancho, players like even Donny, and even Ericsson. He brought in Ericsson. He talks about football. If you're such a manager that values ball players so much, why are your most technical players the ones that are always sat on the bench? How come your second team in pre-season was almost always playing better ball than your first team?
But this is what I said. Like, all these players on the bench, you look at them. Can they really do any worse? Can Donny do worse than Bruno in midfield? No. Can Martial do worse than Rashford on the left? No. Can Sancho do worse than any of our wingers now at this point in time? No. So why not use them? Like, at this point, bro, just take a gamble. Just throw them on. Throw them on. Instead of being stubborn and persisting with what you're trying to do, and it's clearly not working.
Yeah.
And you know what the mad thing is? When they come back from international break, Bruno and Mount are going to start against Sheffield. That's exactly what we're going to see.
Facts. But this is the thing. So then don't turn around and say that you want to play football when there's Bruno and Mount in the team and you're playing Bruno as a winger. That's not a ball playing team.
Yeah, it's just not playing football.
It's not, because then why not play some proper wingers if you want to attack? Like, I would have loved for United to have a game this week, because it would have been interesting to see if you start with Casemiro, or you start with Ericsson, or you start with McTominay. Because McTominay scored a brace now. Yeah. So it would have been very interesting to see if after scoring the brace, does Tom come straight into the team, or does he not start? Do you know what I mean? Does he feel pressure to play Scott McTominay because he scored 2 goals? Do you see what I mean? Like, I want to see where the manager's head is at, and this is kind of giving him a bit of breathing room that I'd rather he didn't have, because I want to see the psychology of what's going on at this club, because I know it was a lucky win, innit? So that's why I'm not celebrating it. I don't believe that we've turned a corner. I don't believe that the managers learned anything from that victory. Like, I seen the quotes from McTominay saying, "Oh, this is Man United. This is what it means," and so on and so forth, and all this. And then the manager said, "Oh, this is Scott." Like, he knows, doing the passion thing, but passion is not going to win you most of these football matches. Like,
exactly.
It's not going to win you that, bro.
Nope.
That's what I mean. So I don't know, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like, even this thing, Jaden's running out of time to apologize. He's not going to. And there's a growing feeling that his career might already be over. It is over. This Sancho thing with the manager had nothing to do with an apology. Nothing to do with it. Let's be honest, bro. There's way more to it than this, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You wanted to leave the club. The manager obviously lied to him and said, nah, you're going to play, stay. He's not playing, man. And he's pissed off. Like, do you know what I mean? And they've had a disagreement. This ain't got nothing to do with no apology or not training well. It ain't got nothing to do with any of that, bro. This is blatantly, man, just not getting on. It's what it is, bro. Like, we don't need to read too much into it, bro. Like, it's exactly that.
Yeah, I think there's more to it as well. I don't think it's just a simple apology, because if it really was about that, surely Ten Hag would have looked at the team and gone, yo, I could use someone like Jaden. So apology or not, we're just going to have to agree to disagree. And you know what? We move on. But at least you're playing in it. I don't think it's just because, bro, even if it's about the apology, right? Sancho can walk into the gaffer's office and just say, I'm sorry. But he still hates me. So so what? Is it really about the apology, but I still hate you?
But this is what I'm saying, and you're not playing me anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it don't make no sense. And this is it. Like, this briefing saying, the players' attitudes have improved since Sancho's been banished. What are you talking about? Like, Sancho ain't got no influence over how the rest of the man them train. He's a youth, man. He's 22 years old.
22, man. He's a kid.
He ain't got that kind of influence over training like that. He's not Cass. He's not Varane. He's not the guy that people look to for inspiration, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean? That doesn't even make no sense. And then it's like, bro, like man said, we've lost 90% of the games, since this whole thing. So how can you tell me the players are training better, but we're still losing, bruv? And we should have lost that one as well.
Yep. That's exactly it.
So why are you briefing the press saying, players are training better? What do you mean players are training better? Like, we're losing games. We've lost most of them.
It's character assassination, and it just carries on. It carries on. It's like it made me laugh because when they came out with the quote that said when he was at Dortmund he used to go sleep late and he used to play Fortnite all night and then turn up to training, or like what was it? Turn up to training, or what was it? Tired and all these things.
But they use that as but that's not even true though. Because that's not even coming out from them though. That's not coming from Dortmund though.
It's not coming from Dortmund. And also, if you use your common sense here, if I'm staying up like they said, if I'm staying up every single night till 3 a.m., turning up to training at 9 a.m., there's no way on earth, you're performing like Sancho performed 3 seasons straight. There's no way. There's no way. Common sense will tell you that. You can only perform like Sancho did for 3 years if you eat right, sleep right, and train right. And I believe he did all of these 3 things. There's no way in hell, that this guy was staying up late playing Fortnite and then he's dropping them performances the next day. You're smoking butch, fam. There's no way.
Bro, and then they still want him back, even though they know all the troubles that he's gonna cause by coming back since he's such a bad youth. So why do they want him back then?
It doesn't make sense, man. But that's the media for you, innit?
That's what I mean, and this is why I say, people need to think before they speak. Like, we're in a situation now where bare people are talking, but it's like, if you look at the current evidence that is there, it makes no sense.
That's it, bro.
It doesn't make no sense.
That's it. Like you said, Borussia Dortmund, and I seen Cam's things Cam's video as well. Big up to Cam's, I seen this video walking around the street asking fans if they wanted Sancho back, and they were all like, "Yeah, absolutely, bro." And we're talking about a team, bro. I'm looking at their forwards. Fucking hell, man. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 forwards, but they still want Sancho back. Come on, bro. It's because they know.
Look, this is a Dortmund fan, bro. He said, Rants, this is the UK media pushing agendas. He's fine in Dortmund. He always had a good relationship with the fans and the board. Doesn't surprise me.
There you go.
It doesn't surprise me. And this is what I'm saying, but this is the problem with fans in here, and fans in this country. It's like they're influenced so heavily by the media, and they just ain't got no brains of their own. They got no brains of their own. They got no minds of their own. And this is why I'm very, very selective about who I sit down and have football conversations with, because people can just sit here and regurgitate rubbish, and their source is the Mail Online or something like that. And it's like, bro, this doesn't make no sense. Like, if he's such a bad youth and he was doing all of these things, then why did they want him back, bruv? Like, why are all their fans saying we want him back, we need him back? They're saying, and then their board is saying, yeah, we'll take him back. Knowing well they're gonna have to pay his wages. Why would they want him back?
That's true, man. That's true. Shout out to the Dortmund fan, AB, man. Obviously, they know.
Trust me, bro. That guy's respected there, and that's where he needs to go back to get his confidence. Because players like Jaden, the way they're gonna get their confidence back is by being somewhere that they're appreciated.
I can see someone in the comments there. What's his name? I think it's Mualim Talks or something. Yeah, Mualim Talks. He says, I'm Dutch and I really cannot stand ETH's treatment of certain players, whereas it's so clear to see when the ones that are favoured. What I want to ask you, Mualim, Can you remind me of the situation at Ajax with Amin Younes? Because all I can remember is he asked him to warm up, and then Younes said no. Like, what happened afterwards? What led up to that? Because I really want to understand why Younes would just refuse to come onto the pitch, like warm up and come on. Like, if you can enlighten us, that'd be cool, bro. Just let us know.
No, for sure.
Because I don't know, man. Because, bro, like, Noah Lang is one of the most difficult characters, in Dutch football. But how come he never clashed with Ten Hag? I don't get it. And Sancho's nowhere near.
No, I swear he kicked Noah out, bro.
Oh, did he?
He kicked Noah out, bro. I'm sure he kicked him out of the team.
So, baby, that's more proof that you can't handle strong character.
Kicked him out. He kicked him out of the team, bro. Like, I swear he kicked him out. I'm sure he kicked out Noah.
From what I heard is Noah Lang just wanted to play ball, and he was asking for more minutes, and Ten Hag said no. And then Ten Hag said no, and then Noah Lang left, and then he went to Bruges. I think finished champion like twice in 2 years. Played Champions League, was ripping it up as well, and then he got a move to PSV, and now he's at PSV.
Nah, it's crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying. So it's one of them ones where I don't know. It just seems that like the manager just likes yes men in it, and it's like these men are just not good players, bro. Like his management is suspect. This manager, and the thing is, it's like the cast thing, is the biggest worry for me because not only is he our best player, but also he's a warrior. He puts the badge first all the time, bro. Like he took that yellow card and that red card, for the team.
He had to, bro.
And he had to, and other players would have thought, you know what, let me protect myself. I'm on a yellow. Do you know what I'm saying? But he was like, nah, I have to make this challenge, and that sums him up. So the fact that the manager can throw him under the bus, it shows me that nobody's safe at this club, bro. Like no one's actually safe, bro. And the thing is, he's not even befriending the right players. Do you know what I'm saying? He's befriending the ballers that ain't gonna do nothing. They're not gonna win us anything. I mean, so I don't know.
Yeah, there he goes. He said Younes already agreed a deal with Napoli, and ETH took the piss out of him when he made him warm up the whole time and tried to put him on for only 5 minutes. Oh, rotted. Yeah, that's a mistake. I can't lie.
Man said it was a 96th minute. Try to put man on.
Right.
The game, he said allow it, bro.
Wow. Okay, there's context to it. Okay, I get it now. Bro, I probably would have been pissed off as well.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying now, man. Said Ten Hag doesn't like people challenging his authoritarian leadership, which is fair. Do you know what I'm saying? But again, but this is where a team full of yes men, you're not gonna win nothing because at the end of the day, most, not even most, all teams that win trophies, have leaders within that team. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna have big personalities as well, and you have to be able to work with these guys in order to win, bro. You need big personalities. The manager can't be the only big personality because when it's crunch time, the players will crumble, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what you need to understand. When you look at all the best club teams in the history, when you look at Chelsea when they won the Champions League, they didn't just have John Terry. They didn't just have Frank Lampard. They had massive personalities all around. Even players like Anelka, bro. These guys are big personalities. And Anelka wasn't even a main player for them. Do you know what I'm saying? You look at Man United as well, like 08, big personalities, bro. Like United in 99, big personalities. Even players like Coley, like Sheringham and that. These are big personalities. Like these are players that you're not even thinking about, but these are big personalities. Like you need big personalities in these teams because these are the guys that step up when your back's against the wall, bro. These are the kind of players. It's all right having the guys that are there. Like when the weather's nice, everything's going well, everyone's having a laugh. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Like these are not the guys that win you trophies. The guys that win you trophies are the guys that step up when shit's gone sideways, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Drogba, another one. That's what I mean. Czech, Ballax and all that. These are big personalities, bro.
And this is why I said, like, two things I will say to Ten Hag, and for people, don't get it misconstrued. I still want him to, stay at the club. But what two things he needs to understand is that this whole ruling with the iron fist is not working in 2023, unfortunately. It works if you got credit in the bank. That's why it kind of works with Mourinho and certain other managers, because they've done stuff in previous times, and they can put their medals on the table and go, this is what I've won, so therefore you need to respect my methods. People like Van Gaal as well, all these people. So the reason why this ruling with the iron fist is not going to work, especially if you don't have no credit in the bank. I take Pep as an example. Anyone that remembers that famous interview of Samuel Eto'o, when he was speaking about Pep, he said during that season 2008-2009, he spoke to Pep twice because Pep was being petty and he was talking to Eto'o through other people. So he would call a meeting and then he would have Xavi, Iniesta and Puyol sit there and have them talk to Eto'o with Pep in the back. So they would then talk to him to say what Pep wants to say, but Pep can't confront people like that. So he runs away from it and he prefers other people to deal with it.
Yeah, that's what Zlatan said as well. He shook. He never wanted to talk to man.
Yeah, like he was avoiding man and stuff like that. But then, and Eto'o explains in his interview, and he's like, Pep spoke to me twice throughout the whole year. The first time was when he called a meeting, like I explained, and the second time he spoke to Yaya Toure because he spoke to Toure to tell me something to do because I didn't want to listen to it. And people are going to hear this probably and think, oh, Eto'o, big personality, problems with his behavior. No, they won the treble that season, and Eto'o finished top scorer in the Liga, top scorer in the Champions League, and they won all the trophies that we know, right? Secondly, what I want to say is, nowadays, you've got to understand these kids are just different, bro. And I don't care, because a lot of people on Twitter were not agreeing with me and saying, yeah, but these kids nowadays, you need to be severe with them. No, you don't. And I say this, bro. I've got a 19-year-old brother. There's some shit that my dad told me at 19 that I can't tell my brother in 2023, bro, because he'll look at me and go, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm conscious of the fact that I have to talk to my brother differently. There's some stuff that I might tell him that I want to tell him that's harsh, and I've got to think first and go, I can't tell him this, bro, because his mentality at 19 is different as to when I was 19. And I think Ten Hag needs to understand that these players nowadays, whether you like it or not, they've got the power, bro. They can decide in an instant whether you're here today or gone tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? So you need to talk to them differently. Remember the video that I sent you on Instagram? Even Henry said it, bro. And Henry is known to be a mentality monster. Henry, if you watch his interviews, he will tell you, like, he didn't care, bro, back in the day. If you're shit, you're shit. And you're playing on his team, he would tell you straight to your face. But he said even a Thierry Henry had to understand, bro, you need to talk to these kids differently nowadays. You need to explain. You need to explain everything nowadays to kids. Back in the day, whether it's me or you, Rants, we play ball, a manager could bench you and you'll just go, all right, cool. And you get no explanation, nothing.
Yeah.
Nowadays, if you bench someone,
you have to explain everything to these
kids. You have to explain it. And I think Ten Hag needs to understand that. If you're going to freeze someone out, explain why. Don't just freeze man out and say, yeah, but you got to say sorry and then everything's back to... No, even when he does say sorry, you need to sit down and actually have a conversation with him and explain what went wrong. Why did I freeze you out? Why did I do this? And this is what you need to have a dialogue nowadays with these kids. Bro, people forget Sancho was born in 2000, bro. These 2000 kids ain't got the same mentality as us, bro. They don't.
No.
They don't. And as much as people can say, yeah, but, back in the day, players had better mentalities. That was back in the day, bro. Unfortunately, times have changed.
But times have changed massively.
Times have changed.
So, and it's a societal thing. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, exactly. Thierry Henry was speaking about it because he manages the under-21s now for France, innit?
France, yeah.
And he even said, bro, like, you need to sit down. Back in the day, a manager would say to you, well, a manager wouldn't even say nothing to you. You just don't get
You won't say nothing, bro. You'll just find
no
yourself
explanation, no nothing. You find yourself on the bench, and that would just be your cue to, all right, cool, I need to work harder to get in the team. That was it. Now, you got to sit down and explain these things. And that's fair, bro. Like, it's society across the board. Do you know what I mean? Back in the day, it used to be our respect your elders thing. And now, a lot of these young G's, bro, you can't
they don't respect no one.
Bro, you can't say nothing to these youths, bro. Like, back in the day, if man was on the roads in the ends, and loads of young G's were being loud and doing nonsense, bro. Like, an older could just come to them and say, oh, you lot, you know what I mean? Like, cut it out, whatever, keep it down. And out of respect, they would shut up. Now,
Mm-hmm.
man, nah, bro. Man, I tell you to shut your mouth, bro.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I tell you to shut your mouth, or man are trying to fight you, or man are trying to do something to you, bro. Like, the only way they're gonna kind of pipe down is if they feel like they can't take you.
There you go.
Like that. And that's just what it is, bro. Like, so you have to understand the society that we're in right now. People are a lot more sensitive because they're a lot more sheltered. Do you know what I mean? Like, even from the way you speak now, like, you can't even say certain things. Everyone's so sensitive. Do you know what I'm saying? And,
You gotta be careful with what you say now.
Everyone's so sensitive now, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm very straight to the point. I don't sugarcoat things. And it's like, it triggers so many people because they're so used to people saying things in a nice way to make them feel better. I don't care about how you feel, bro. Life doesn't care about how you feel. Life happens, bro. You know, like that. Life happens, bro. Man had to pay free parking tickets today, bro. They don't care. You know them ones there, bro. Bruv, man got free parking tickets. Bruv, listen to what I'm saying to you, my G, bro. Man got parking tickets, fam. You know them ones there, like, bro. Man done spent about $4 worth of parking tickets today, bro. You know, like that, bro. Like, life don't care.
Yeah.
Life don't care about you. Man said £135 for a parking ticket, bro.
What?
Parking outside your own house. Yeah, bro, listen.
Right. That is mad, I can't lie.
Broski. Bruv, listen, man I got a parking ticket from parking outside my old yard, because I'm not there no more. Outside my own house, I got a parking ticket. Weekend of Carnival, man went to film Bant Sports Ooze, yeah? And they blocked off certain bays for Carnival, innit? Obviously, I've not seen the sign and that. I parked in my usual spot. Because it was Carnival, there was no parking, so man got £135 fine for that as well. Bro, man just getting tickets coming through my door, fam. You know, like that, bro. Life don't care about your feelings, bro. Like, what's I gonna do? I'm gonna appeal the thing and say, oh, you know what, I didn't see the sign. Them man don't care, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, life don't care about your feelings, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta get on with it. Go hard or go home, blood. Like, this is what it is. So when I say things, yeah, man's not gonna say, I'm not saying things nicely to make you feel better about it. Do you know what I mean? If I'm turning around, I'm saying, yo, this manager's bugging out, like, that win ain't gonna do us no good. Need to get this bray out the club, then that's what it is. Like, I'm not gonna do the roundabout way and say, oh, you know what, United aren't playing well, but I'm gonna give him more time. But if he can't do it, then I think he should leave. Bro, I don't believe he can do it. So I'm skipping all the other stuff. And I'm saying, listen, this bray's lost the dressing room. Do you know what I mean? He's alienating some important players. Get him out, bruv. Do you know what I mean? That's it. Saying things nicely does not change the message, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I know who I'm making content for. You know, like that. I'm not speaking to young girls, blood. I don't need to sugarcoat things for people. You know, like that. Forget your feelings, bro. Like, think about the message. Don't worry about how I've said it. Don't worry about why I'm not celebrating. Don't worry about these things. Worry about the message. That's all you need to worry about. Don't get upset because I don't say it the way you want me to say it. Because I don't celebrate the way you want me to celebrate.
Celebrate,
you know what I mean? Like, no.
Yeah, but man,
it is what it is.
We already know Man United fans live in the moment. They don't think about the future.
Well, then man think if I call the council and ask nicely, they're gonna rescind my parking ticket.
Nope. Nope. It's not gonna happen.
Ask nicely. Oh, I just went inside. I just pulled up outside the house. I went to pick up my mum to take her to work. Don't care, bruv. £135. Where's my money?
That's it. That's literally it, bro. They don't care.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Life don't care about your feelings, so why should I? Do you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, bro. Weird, bro. No, I mean, what's this, bro? He said Pirlo. He said it's nothing but masturbation for conditioning coaches. Pirlo on training harder than warm-ups. Hey, that's crazy. Yo, yeah, like, nah, bro. It's true though, bro. It's crazy. Know what I mean? Nah, it's true though. Do you know what I mean? It's true though. That's what it is. More time, yeah, bro. If you're gonna bring me on, yeah, in the 93rd minute, why am I even warming up? But I'm not gonna touch the ball. You know what I mean? And even if I do touch the ball, like, bro, like, the warm up is not going to be the difference between me scoring or not, blood. Like, do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I've done already warmed up. Like, you can never be truly warm if you're on the bench. There's no such thing as being warm, because every time in my life I've come onto a football pitch off the bench, I never feel good, bro. Never. Like, there's nothing like starting a game and getting up to match pace from being in the game. Like, coming off the bench, you never feel like you're up to match pace. Never. You know, like that. Like, that's a myth, bro. It always takes you a few touches. It always takes you a few runs on that. Do you know what I mean? Some players are lucky and their first touch is in the back of the net because positioning and that. But bro, you need to sprint. You need to get your second wind. Like, you don't just come off the bench and feel loose and that. If you've been sitting on the bench for an hour, do you know what I mean? And then you run up and down the touchline, like, bro, it's crazy. These men are static stretching to come on the pitch. You see these they're not really warming up. You're not supposed to static stretch before you go and do explosive exercise anyway.
It's not.
And you see footballers on the side doing this. Oh, like, bruv, they're not warming up, bro. They're bored. You know, like that. They're bored, bro. Them man don't want to do that. Do you know what I mean? So more times, them man are coming on, yeah, and they're not fit anyway. Do you know what I mean? But they're not match ready. Like, they just want to get on the pitch, bro. And then even after they warm up, then they go back, put their shin pads on, put their match shirt on. All this time, you're getting cold again. You know, like that. But it don't make no sense, because these men will warm up and then go back to the bench and put on their shin pads and then change their shirt and that. It's like, bro, are you warm or you not warm? They don't make no sense, bro. Like, man can warm up once, sit down, and once I've warmed up once, I'm warm, bro. That's it.
That's
Do you
it,
know what
man.
I'm saying? The whole thing's is nonsense. Whole thing's nonsense. It's not like rugby. That I see on rugby, sometimes them man have got the bikes at the side of the pitch, and man are sitting on the exercise bikes. It ain't like that. These man are just...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these men doing little jogs down the touchline, like, do you know what I mean? And talking to each other, like, oh, bro, yeah, we're warming up. Man, no one's warming up, bro. Yeah, it's nonsense.
Yeah,
It's
I swear,
nonsense.
even in the NFL, like, you got the little thing on the side where the quarterbacks can like throw in the
throw it into the net, to warm up the
into
army.
the net. Yeah, the backup quarterback is.
How you really gonna warm up on the bench with no ball?
Yeah,
You know them ones there. Like, think about it. Like, we're playing football. Like, how am I really gonna legit warm up without a football? A proper warm up area would be somewhere where man could kick the ball against the wall or something. Someone kicking the ball to me, man could move about. Do you know what I mean? Warm up. How am I gonna warm up by just running up and down the line? We're not really warming up. Do you know what I'm saying? Not really. Do you know what I'm saying? So just let me get on the pitch, bruv.
might as well.
Bruv. Bro, like man said, it was Mancini made Tevez warm up like 3 times. It's a disrespect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's crazy. And this is exactly what happens, bro. Like, nah, it's just, man want to do, it's a control thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man just want to feel like, oh, I told you to warm up, so like make sure you go warm up. Oh, what? You're warm? Yeah, warm up again. Warm up again. Nah, you're little man in me, bruv. Just put me on the pitch, bruv. If you're telling me you're not ready to put me on, then tell me you're not ready. But don't keep telling me to warm up, because you're mugging me off. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird, bro. Like, the whole situation's weird, bro. You know, like that. So, like, who cares, bro? You know what I mean? And then all this stuff about look at this. F as a training ground, persistent lateness. Ten Hag highlighted Sancho's influence on other players as a club. Bruv, what influence has Jadon Sancho got on Man United?
Does he have influence or not? Like,
bruv, this player's got no influence on these players. Sancho ain't one of the main guys in the team. No one can tell me that. Do you know what I mean? And then they're saying, oh, public apology. Like, bruv, shut up, man. You see what I mean about the media and how they're briefing these? That's not real, blood. Listen, I'm a fan of Sancho as a player. You can't tell me he's an influential player in that Man United team. He's not. What's he done? He can't be. He might be one of the jokers and that, because he seems like he's on banter and he's not making man in training, but he ain't. He's not the big dog. He's not Rashford. He's not Starboy Rashford that's been there since he was like 7 years old. He's not that. Like, why? I lie, try to make him out like the ringleader, like Man Sully or something.
Yeah, like he's.
Bruv, it's Jadon Sancho, bro. Like the way they're painting man is something like it's weird. Like,
Yeah, like he's a villain, man. Like, nah, don't do
do you know
that,
what I'm
man.
saying? Like we didn't get smoked like 5 times in a row without him. But then man are saying we're training better, but we still losing games. I can't take this, guys. You know what I mean? I can't handle this. It's nonsense.
And
It's
we're not
proper
playing well.
nonsense.
Even when we win, we're not playing well. So
Nah, this is it, and this is why like I'm not celebrating, and I defend my right to not celebrate dead performances, guys. You know, like that. I defend my right. You know, like I said, I ain't here to act for you guys. I'm not here to perform for you guys, as you know already. Do you know what I'm saying? I always say how I feel, regardless. That's who I am.
yeah,
If United are playing dead, I'm not celebrating. It's that
yeah,
simple because there's nothing to celebrate, bro. Do you know what I mean? If we're playing well, I'll gas it. You man know me. Like I keep it 100. But what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna gas a dead performance, yeah, just because we got the W and then pretend that we've turned the corner now. We need to kick on now, like a lot of these shameless players are doing, because they know that they get more views when they do this deluded positivity thing, because that's the society we live in right now. And then you have the cheek of people to turn around and insinuate that I don't celebrate and I say the things I say, the real shit, to get attention. When you get more attention if you're jumping around like a jackass. Do you know what I'm saying? Which I don't do. So it don't make no sense. All I'm doing is being me, bro. That's it. If you don't like me, that's fine. Don't watch me, bro. That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? But one thing I don't need to do, yeah, is be different for attention. I don't want attention. I'm different because I don't want attention, bro. If I wanted attention, I'll be just like you losers. Do you know what I'm saying? And when I say that, I'm not speaking to one person in particular. I just mean all the losers that are clipping my thing, sharing my thing, and commenting on it. You're all losers, bro. You know, like that. And that's just what it is. So the game is the game.
that's it, man. That's literally it. Summed it up.
No, that's it. You lot smash up the likes, man. 1,000 people in here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get them lights up. We ain't even hit 500 yet. You know what I'm saying? Man's back at 9 o'clock with Daps for Noisy Neighbours. And also, we're going to do the giveaway for the EA FC 24, if that's what it's called. I don't even know what it's called. The FIFA, man.
Yeah, man, I still call it FIFA, you know.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is what it is. So, yeah, we're going to do like some, I don't know, Dave's doing it, man. Dave's going to come into the stream and share the thing. I don't know what he's doing, bruv. Like, I don't
Dave's
control
making
it.
an appearance. Come
Yeah,
on.
Dave's gonna come and do the wheel spin thing or whatever it is. We're gonna do like a wheel spin thing, like
Hey,
with all the
come on.
names in
Love
it to
that.
see who won the FIFA. So yeah,
Love
I ain't
that.
doing it. Yeah, so you get me. Yeah, it's nothing to do with me, blood. I just wanted you lot to have that, but Dave's gonna run that because yeah, it's
I
a
can't
nice
lie,
thing.
man. Dave scared me the other day. Like I was watching X's stream with James in it, James Redmond.
Yeah,
I'm watching them, and all of a sudden, I'm hearing Dave's voice. Like, thank you very much, James, for the. I was like, yo, where did his voice come from?
yeah.
I was like, yo, man coming through like Big Brother and that. Fuck it, hell, bro.
Nah, it's crazy, bro. Nah, it gets like that. Do you know what I mean? So Dave's gonna come in and do the wheel spin thing.
Yeah.
And then see, we've got all your names basically got all your names from the people that entered the competition. So then he's gonna spin it, and then whoever wins, we're gonna post the game to you. So you get me? We got you lot patterned. So that's at 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? So make sure you lot come through at 9. And obviously we get to speak to Daps about City, boy. Another L for them as well, bro.
Oh,
So
yeah, listen.
I want to see if the pressure's catching up to man. Like, I don't think they're under pressure, but it'd be interesting.
I'm definitely tuning in to hear what he's got to say.
Yeah,
Big up
what
Dax,
you making of City anyway?
I think it's just a blip, man. I think they'll after the international break they'll come back and just win all their games. That's what I think they're gonna do. Because I don't think Pep's gonna allow any more of these slip ups. So yeah, we already know they're the only team that can put together a consistent run of 10+ wins, bro. So they're gonna come back and do exactly that. So I'm not worried, man. I don't think it's worrying at all.
Bro,
It's
like,
sick, man.
you know what's funny, yeah? Like, this was City's best start to a season under Pep, yeah?
Yeah.
And people are talking like these men are in like a crisis.
Nah,
Do
they're
you know
not,
what I'm
man.
saying?
They're
Like
not.
that's
They're
bro.
not.
Like they never start. They never start well. Do you know what I mean? And this is the thing. So like it's interesting, isn't it, to see what's happening. Like personally, I just think that it's gonna be more the same from City. I think that they haven't strengthened. They haven't strengthened well. I think this is the first window I can genuinely say that City haven't strengthened well. Like, do you know what I mean? You don't let go of Gundo, and Mahrez and not replace them with top players. But that's also a symptom. The symptoms right now is, like I said, football's declined so much. You can't replace genuine world-class players like Gundo or Mahrez that are in their 30s with players of equal ability in their 20s, because these players don't exist in the game anymore.
No, they don't.
They don't exist in the game anymore. There's a real shortage of genuine talent in football at the moment. Like talent under the age of 25. There's a genuine shortage, bro.
You would have to have a very good scouting team to find like for like quality for what you let go or what you sell. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. It wouldn't even surprise me, and I was going to mention that as well. It wouldn't surprise me if City go into the market in Jan, you know. Maybe get someone with a bit more experience in certain positions. I'm thinking of a midfielder. It wouldn't surprise me, man. It really wouldn't, because Mateus Nunes, I don't think this season he will hit the ground running. Sorry, I think it'll probably be next season. I think this season is more, which we've seen with a lot of players, to kind of bed him in, get him used to the system, and then next season that's where he'll kick on. So I think, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see City active in the market in Jan, because we all know when City start to, you know, get their wins in, and that's towards the business end of the season. They know exactly what to do. So nah, I don't think they're in a crisis. Nowhere near. No.
Absolutely, and as this comment as well, I'll speak with Daps about it, but I don't think a conversation needs to be had on Erling Haaland, man. I think the Erling Haaland conversation shows just how fickle football fans are. Like I said it from the very beginning, he's extremely limited. Do you know what I mean? He's not a player I rate very highly, but he can finish. You know, like that. So Arsenal fans are going on like Erling doesn't play like that every game. He plays like that every game, even when he scores a hat-trick. You know, like that. So man's going to say, oh, yeah, we pocketed Haaland. You didn't pocket him. Like, he was rubbish, but he's always rubbish. The difference was, yeah, KDB wasn't there to feed him, and he starved. Yep. That's all it was. It's not that he got pocketed. It's just that Man City didn't create anything for him. And if City don't create anything for him, he's useless. So this is the Haaland performance you're going to get most games. The difference is, yeah, in other games, he just scores. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it is. But he plays like that every week. So I don't know why people are pretending like this guy has out of this world games. Like, he doesn't. You know what I mean? It's just that he's a gunman. When he's put into certain positions, he very rarely misses. And that's all it is. But he's not a player that's going to have good games for you. But he just has effective games.
That's true, man. We knew this from the beginning. We knew that his link-up play wasn't the best. We knew that his combination play isn't the best. But put the ball in the box, he'll finish. So, yeah man. Obviously, I do rate Saliba to a certain extent. I do rate him.
But he's a good player, but everyone knows that. But he didn't pocket Haaland. Haaland just didn't get any chances.
Exactly. But to say that he had Haaland in his pocket, I wouldn't say that, because, like, you could say the same about Nketiah. Do you know what I mean? He got pocketed as well. But then
but you see what I mean? Like, but this doesn't make sense. Nketiah didn't get pocketed. Like, he just didn't do nothing. He just didn't do anything.
That's it. That's literally it.
Yeah, he wasn't getting locked up. It's not like Haaland plays on the centre back. You know them ones. Like, if he played like Rasmus, who backs into players and does all that, and you said, oh, you know, I locked him up. Like, you didn't lock up Erling. Like, he just didn't do nothing. You know, like that. But that doesn't sound good. So this is why these men need to sensationalize it and be like, oh yeah, Saliba, best in the world, pocketed him. Bro, he didn't pocket no one, bro. Do you know what I mean? What pocketing was what Dallo done to Saka, bro. That's pocketing. When you're getting in 1v1 duels and man can't get past you. That's what
same thing that AWB done to Martinelli as well.
Yeah, that's a lock-up, bro. That's a lock-up. Like when you're not crossing paths with the player because they're drifting and trying to get into, that ain't no lock up, bro. You know that you don't really see the centre backs locking up centre forwards in the modern game because centre forwards don't play on defenders anymore. It's a completely different game now.
That's true.
Do you know what I'm
Very
saying?
true.
So who cares, bruv? Do you know what I mean? A super chat before we dip. He said, "Tell us about Flick. Well, if he comes, like."
Flick is a very he likes to build relationships with his players, innit? He likes to build relationships with his players. He likes to give a lot of confidence to his players, and he'll give you a plan up to a certain level on the pitch, and then in the final third, he'll just give you the freedom to do whatever you want. And I think the best example of that is probably the Bayern Munich 8-2 game against Barca. Look at all the goals they scored, yeah? Building up to the final third, you'll see certain patterns. But in the final third, it's just complete freedom, bro. That's why you've seen the likes of Alphonso Davies when you've done that mad thing, Jordan past what was it, 3-4 players and stuff like that. So Flick is his style of play is very much based on trusting his players, giving them a lot of freedom, which is why if let's say Ten Hag was to leave tomorrow and Flick comes in, Sancho instantly becomes one of Flick's favorite players. I can tell you that for free right now. I'm willing to put my house on it. If Flick was to come in now, Sancho becomes one of his favorite players instantly. So, yeah, that's the type of manager Flick is. He's rarely stubborn. He's not afraid to change stuff. He's not afraid to change stuff. But yeah, man, he likes to have possession. That's another one of his philosophies. Likes to have a lot of possession. Likes to dominate games. Likes to score a lot of goals. He's not happy with just 1 or 2. If you can kill your opposition up with 3, 4, 5, 6 goals, do it. And that's that typical German mentality, isn't it? Like exterminate people, like, do you know what I mean? Like no mercy type thing. So yeah, that's the type of manager he is.
Yeah, so guys, wait, we just have to see, innit? Like I said, this international break has come at a good time for the manager. Yeah, I mean, it's come at a good time for the team, depending on who you ask. Do you know what I mean? It could be a thing where the players maybe they won a game and they would have wanted to play straight away to maybe see if they could take some momentum from it. But personally, I just don't see how much you can take from that Brentford game because we didn't play well. Do you know what I mean? So I think that this break could actually be a blessing in disguise for the team, bruv. Because if we played another game sooner or later, I couldn't see much difference. So
yeah,
it'll be very interesting to see how we come out after the break because I think we have City at the end of the month, right?
We do, yes. 29th.
And in the build up to that, I'm not sure what the fixtures are like, but bro, it's a lot of pressure, man. It's a lot of pressure for this manager, bro.
We got Sheffield United straight after the international break. Then we've got Copenhagen at home. Then we got City straight after that, and then we got Newcastle in the Carabao Cup.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't lie because, bro, like, listen, if we end up getting knocked out by Newcastle, then that means then potentially we could be bottom of the Champions League group as well. It's not the one. You know, like that. So it's
crazy, isn't it?
It's testing times, guys. Do you know what I mean? It's testing times. So yeah, we're gonna see, man. But yo, big up everyone inside, you know. Like lit show, smash up the likes. Let's get them likes up. And yeah, we're back at 9 p.m. You got the EA FC giveaway as well, people. You get me? So plenty more to come tonight. Make sure you subscribe to Aaron's channel. The link is in the title. Have you got anything else coming up this evening, or are you good?
This evening, no, but tomorrow I'm releasing a video on my channel on some of the new faces we've seen in the German national team. Obviously, Nagelsmann is the manager now. He brought a couple of men back, new faces in the team as well. So, video on that tomorrow.
All right, people. So you know what to do. Make sure you click the link in the title. Follow Aaron's channel. Subscribe to that, and I will be back